there were some different logos up there with the president. Tell me about that. What's your take on these on the new media environment here?
Well, listen, man, All In being the preferred mouthpiece of this administration was probably not on a lot of people's bingo cards even a year ago. David Sachs, obviously the crypto czar and AI czar for the president, he's brought his so-called besties along. I mean, look, here's what it means. The old media is dead, man. Like, there's no CNN, there's no Fox News. Trump is suing Fox News. All In is leading the day. They're bear hugging big tech is what they say. Like, we've come a long way from Section 230 repeal, conservatives angry at big tech for what they saw was finger on the scale in the 2016 election in favor of Democrats. We're gone from that. We've got Jensen in the front row. Zuckerberg is buddies now. Elon, we don't know exactly where he is, but that's okay. By and large, tech is on the side, or the president's party, the president's administration seems to be very favorable for big tech. All In is maybe just a symptom of that.
Yeah, well, I think it's really interesting content, and let's get into some of that content. Let's not take the All-In guys too seriously. I kind of view these guys as some court jesters, right? Let's remember where they were in 2020. They are just moving with the winds. They are not people who have influence, right? I think they cosplay after something happens to pretend they're in power, right? Check out Chamath's tweets on any issue 4 years ago where he was. Let's see where they are in 4 years. Listen, these guys are amazing marketers. They're not in the arena. They are commenters, right? They are not changing and influencing policy. They are cheerleaders for whoever's in power on both sides. So, I'm excited about some of the stuff in the content on the AI stuff, but let's not overrate what's going on with the All In guys.
Well, we've steamed Chamath on this show before. I suspect it won't be the last time. But actually, Ben, it brings me to an interesting point. Did you ever see the case study on Jason Calacanis in business school? Did you ever read that?
No,
okay,
we missed that one.
This is funny, right? Jason is a case study, not of an investor, not of an entrepreneur, but as the number one networker, kind of in tech in Silicon Valley. The case study is about how this guy, without ever really building a company of his own, has kind of finagled his way into the good graces of some of the most powerful people on earth. If you remember when the lawsuit was going on because Elon had tweeted out funding secured around his acquisition of, I actually don't remember. Maybe it was a take private. So that went to court. There were text messages from Jason to Elon basically blowing smoke up his ass about how amazing it was that he was buying Twitter and how this was Jason's dream job and he would go anywhere and do anything. So this has been his pattern for a long time. He is not a dogmatic guy. He is not a principles guy. He is a proximity to power guy. And I think we're seeing that play out in real time.